What's up, everyone? This is Antonio. You know who it is. Bringing to you truth and results training. This is going to be a quick little video on basically what I did in the gym. Basically, small tips and show you guys what I do in the gym. You see I'm warming up with 95 pounds, just a warm up. Pay attention to my lower back. You see how it's slightly arched, nothing major, not a big deal. When you bench press, and I think this is the kind of ideal thing you want, is to have a slight arch in your back, nothing too serious, okay? And focus on your chest as you're pressing. So again, I'm warming up 95 pounds. Today is going to be chest, triceps, and shoulders. Want to throw some shoulders in towards the end, which you will see yourself. But again, here, just warming up 95 pounds. When I'm warming up, I like to actually press fast and hard as I press up when the weight is really light. And I'd also do pause reps when the weight is relatively light as well. So I went up a little again, 135, nothing too major, slight arch in the back. You'll see here how I pause rep right there, as I stated earlier. I pause rep on some of them and then press up fast. That's where you're going to get your brute strength when it comes to the pressing all the time. Nothing works better, in my opinion. You're going to, get brute strength as you focus on more of your fast pressing with a pause rep. Here I went up 185. Again, nothing too major. Still warming up. Again, slight arch in the back. And also, sometimes you'll see, to get settled, you'll see before I start the press, I actually swing my body back and lay my shoulders into the mat. Again, that's kind of a critical thing there. Slight arch in your lower back, and also plant your shoulders blades in the back of the mat. You don't want to lay flat on the bench. We all started doing that, but you'll see you develop more power as you develop these techniques. Again, this is 185. Just pause repping, slowly focusing on the chest and pressing hard, just to make sure I get that power in also, since the weight is relatively light. 225 here. Same thing, still lightweight, still warming up. Nothing too big, nothing too serious in this video. This gym was pretty slow today, so that's why I decided to get some footage in here and bring it to you guys and let you know what I do in the gym also. Also towards the end, you're going to see that I don't record every single exercise, because it can be repetitive, it can be boring, guys. So this is just a quick video on some of the things I do in the gym. Okay. You see here, I went up to 275. Just throw 225 plates on the side. Nothing too major still. This is going to be a working set, guys. Okay, this is a working set here. 275. I did it for a triple right there. I don't have a spotter, as you can tell, too. I go to the gym a lot by myself. I don't have a spotter. But that don't really scare me either. So I still got to get my heavy benching in. So you'll see in this set right here that I actually go heavier than this. But I didn't have a spotter. You want to lift smart too, guys. Okay, lift smart too. And this is for the ladies out there too. Just lift smart. So you see, I'm getting focused there, because that's what I do. Before I lift heavy, I think about a lot of stuff, and I get into another video. But I think about a lot of stuff, and that really lets me. It sounds weird, but I feel like I get stronger when I get focused and I get my mind right before I lift heavy. And 295 is not light, so whatsoever. So this is another working set. I think I hit it for a double. As you can see, I hit it for a double. I could have had at least a couple more in me, but like I say, hey, you lift smart, you by yourself, you know what you can do, and things like this, instead of lifting heavy, just scale it back. Now it's time to get the volume in. As you see, just took off the 25s, dropped it down to 225, and just for reps. As you see, just get the volume in. I'm a high volume guy. I like to lift heavy. I usually do it all the time, but when I lift heavy, at the same time, I also get the volume in. See that I pause rep. And I got to be honest with you guys, that's where my strength came into play at, is when I do a lot of pause reps. Like I said, that's where your strength come in at. It's time for triceps now. Underhand grip. That's going to be one of the best exercises for tricep, in my opinion. A lot of people lack that underlining tricep. When you do a front double bi, that swoop at the bottom, that's a huge key, and that's what's going to work. That back tricep is the underhand grip. Here's with the ropes. You see, when I first started out, I spread the work. That's a key. That worked also your back triceps and the outer head. And then when I get fatigued, you see how my hands are close together. So once you get fatigued, that doesn't mean to stop. You can continue to do that to get more blood into the muscles, okay? Superset it back to the underhand grip again to get that underlining tricep. Like I say, you can see who's lagging it once you do the front double bi. You can actually see where that swoop is not really up to par, and I'm a huge fan of the underhand. I did a couple more of those supersets, like I said in earlier the video, guys. It can be repetitive, so speed up for you guys. I now jump to the shoulders, okay? Rear delts. You work your rear delts once you do bench pressing, okay? If anybody didn't know that, once you bring the bar down, it's controlled, and bench pressing, you do work your back delts. So I like to stimulate that with some back delt flies with the dumbbells. And here I'm doing front laterals, 30 pounds, okay? I can go heavier, but, front delts, just a small muscle, so you don't need to really, go too heavy. I like to bring the weight all the way up, focus on the squeeze at the top, as you can see. When my arm goes all the way up, I actually squeeze really bad on my front delts to get that squeeze and get that blood in there, okay? Instead of just swinging the weight. Always slow and controlled. 100-pound dumbbell shrugs. These are one of my favorite exercises for the shrugs. It's very you can go light if you want, depending on what you can handle. But you'll see once you get into this, dumbbell shrugs can be you can go pretty heavy with the shrugs. Okay. Now this is for everybody out here. If you just want to get the everyday lifting, or a bodybuilder, a competitor, figure, whatever you want to do. This is for ladies out there too. This exercise here is very awesome. Keeping your abs contracted, and you do not swing the weight with your arms. Let your abs do the work. So when I'm crunching down, my abs is bringing the weight to the ground. Okay, you see there? And also squeezing, just like the front delts, you want to squeeze. This next exercise coming is for the ladies as well, and also guys can do it. This is called a hack squat. Hack squat is very awesome. It's not better than regular squat, but this machine here, you can do several things to it, okay? And this is one here. You see how she's going all the way down for parallel and pressing. This is good to work on your outer quad sweep for the legs, and also when you press, obviously you're working your delts, okay? So this is a two-part movement with one exercise. One exercise equipment. So this is good for the ladies. So give it a shot, guys. All right. Talk to you guys later.